Hi everybody, it's me, Nina. Today I'm going to do something that I have never done before. I thought that I would go ahead and share it with you guys in case any of you would like to make one of these crosses for a grave of your loved one, since Memorial Day is just right around the corner. And I had went to my dad's, as you guys know, to decorate not very long ago, and I had seen a beautiful cross on this young man's grave. Well, I know his mom, so I asked her on social media if the person that made that was selling them, and she said yes they were, and they were $20 for a cross. Well, I got online and started researching because I thought I would kind of like to make my own for my dad and also for Steve's dad, and found out that the items that you need are from the dollar store. So they have the mesh that you can buy. So what I did is I bought actually 2 of each one, and the only thing I think that we did not get at the dollar store is the zip ties. So I guess what I'll do is, on the video that I seen, they had 2 baking racks for $1. Well, they didn't have any of those. They only had one for $1. So I had to buy 2 of those. Now these seemed bigger than the ones on the video that I watched. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera so you guys can watch what I'm doing and learn along with me. I guess I should say what you're going to need is you're going to need the baking racks from the dollar store. You're going to need the baking racks from the Dollar Tree. And like I said, the lady that I watched said she got 2 for $1, but I had to buy 2 different ones. So also, you're going to need some type of a flower or something, whatever you decide you can put. Like I said, the one that I watched, she had different flowers, and she also had found a really pretty butterfly. But since I am going to attempt to make 2 of these for our dads, I decided that I would go ahead and stick with blue, and then these little things have shimmeries on them, and I'll use that for the cross. And then you're going to need some type of pipe cleaners, I guess they used to be called. Now they call them Chanel stems. But these were also at the Dollar Tree. And like I said, the mesh was also there. Just pick out whatever colors you want. And then I went ahead and picked up some more of the glue sticks because I didn't even know they had them there for $1. That's a good deal. I thought I would go ahead and use my little wire cutters that I've got. These are zip ties, and Steve, I believe, got a big pack of these from Walmart. I don't know if they have these at the Dollar Tree or not, but you can go ahead and look, and if not, just pick them up somewhere if you don't have any at home. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll get started. All right, to start with, we are going to start by cutting our cooling rack here. And we are going to start by making sure that we have the first 3. Let's go ahead and start on the left side, that'd be easier. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it right near here, all the way up until we cut through. And we'll have one big section of 3 bars, I should say. We're going to go ahead and do that all the way across. And on this one, because it's larger than the one that I seen, we are going to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, we'll have 4 sections from this. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll only show a little bit. And let's see, make sure I got that right. Yep. Man, that was a little tough, wasn't it? So that cut through. We're going to go ahead and continue that. Now I've got brand new ones, but it's still kind of tough. I'm going to have to use my other hand. All right, I might have to have Steve help me with this, but we'll be back in just a few minutes and I'll show you what we got. Okay, so from one rack, you're going to have 4 pieces like this. Okay, I had to have Steve help me, and that was a lot harder than what even he thought. Okay, I'm not sure if you can get all this in here, but I have learned one thing. The ones that the lady had gotten from the Dollar Tree were smaller than these. So we're still going to do the same thing, but if you find the smaller ones, that would probably be great. We are going to just put these together so where see the crossbar, this crossbars in here, there's actually the bottom, then 1, 2, 3, and then the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a second piece of this and just put this one on the middle. And then we're going to zip tie these together so that it will make it more sturdy since it is going to be in the ground. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I always have gotten these in wrong. This is part wrong. Yep, that's the wrong way. I had it right to begin with. Okay, whoops. I'll line that back up. And pull that zip tie. Okay, I'm going to do another one right here beside it. Alright, and then I'm going to put one here to help hold the center of it so it doesn't go like that one way or the other. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting those on, then we'll be right back. Alright then, I've got those done. I'm going to go ahead and cut the ends off of the zip ties. Alright, now that we've got this part done, we are going to put the part that will make the cross here at the top. Sorry for reaching across the camera. And you can see, let me move this so you can see it better. What we're going to do is we're using the middle crossbar on this piece to the middle crossbar on that piece. And I hope you can tell that that's making a cross. I apologize that I can't get the camera to zoom out further than what it is, but I'll show you when it's all put together and done so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and get this put together with the zip ties. Okay, so I'm trying to hold this in front of the wall here so you can see how I put those together, and that's how long it's going to be. Alright, now we're going to start by putting in the mesh, and I'll show you how that's done. Alright, next what we're going to do is get out your pipe cleaner, fold it in half, and then cut it, and then fold each of those pieces in half and lay it aside, and that's what we're going to tie the mesh on with. And then you're going to want 20 inches of mesh, and lay it out here. Oh, this camera, let me see if I can get a better hold on here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've got our 20 inches of mesh, and we are going to start rolling this in on each other. Get about that much room left. We're just gonna mush it together like that. So you have like 2 rows up here. And then we'll use our pipe cleaner. Put that around there and twist it good. And I'm gonna go ahead and do just a couple more of these, and then I'll show you how to connect it onto the cross. Okay, I've only got 2 done, but I wanted to go ahead and start and show you how we're gonna do this. Now, on the bar that's going across for the cross, we are going to put these all on the middle bar right here, okay? Start on whatever side that you'd wish, but I'm going to go ahead and I'll do one for you here. So we're going to put the pipe cleaner, kind of pull it tight, and twist that on there good. I'm just going to leave that stick out for right now. We can cut those all off later. I'm going to interchange colors, so instead of doing, you know, all blue or whatever, I'm going to do blue, white, and just go on, continue down like that, and I'll be back in just a moment and let you see. Alright, so I've got the first 3 on, and I'm only working on this side first, and then I'll go to the other side when this one's done. Now, since these are a lot larger than the ones that I had researched, I'm not sure how many of these little bundles I'm going to have to put on here to make it full enough to hide this pipe cleaner down there. But once I get it full enough, I'll be able to, you know, crunch them up a little bit like that so that they will be showing. So let's go ahead and do the rest of them. Okay, so I've got the one side, I would call it the arm of the cross, done. And there's the other side, it's not done yet. I used 9 of these little things, so there's 9 across here. So I'll make 9 more for this side, so it will be even. And then 9 for up here, and the bottom will take probably more because it's longer. So that's how it's looking so far. I've got the side, the smaller side, all done, and I just have the top part and then the longer part down here to do. These are supposed to be cut 20 inches to make each one of these little clusters. I think I must have measured wrong. So I don't have quite enough to finish. I'm going to have to go back and get some more. I've got enough for the top and maybe a little bit on the bottom, but I'm going to need a couple more. What we're going to do is find something that you like for the center. And I have these, the blue flowers. I just cut them with the leaves up close. This is actually 3 different ones. See there? And I'm going to hot glue these right into the center. Just put a bunch of glue there. And on your flowers, hope you guys are, yeah, I think you can. Oh, ran out of glue. Let me get some more glue here. And you want quite a bit to make sure that they're gonna hold in there good. I don't like to add another piece of glue stick because it's like it doesn't hold well, does it? Okay, we're going to put those 3 in like that. Clean up the glue now or later, doesn't matter. And then I've got these small ones here. And I'm going to cut those down and put those around too. It's real easy to do when you've got your Whoops, that one fell apart. I can fix it. When you've got your wire cutters. Apologize for my dog. She's been something else today. I can't take her to the groomer because she bites. As you can see, this mark on my hand right here, that was from her today. I cut her hair, gave her a bath. And she's not easy to fool with, but I love her. And then we're just going to stick these into the flowers. And I'll probably put this one at the bottom down here. Okay, so I hope you guys can get a pretty good idea of what this will look like. Okay, as you can see, I've only got the top and the sides done, and I ran out of the blue. So I ran down to the Dollar Tree and they were all out. So I'm not going to finish it tonight. And I really wanted to get this video out for you guys so you could get started on this tomorrow early if you wanted. Have time to make as many as you need for your loved ones that have passed away. Also, I wanted to tell you that this would be, if you use the smaller cooling racks, that would be a great size to hang on your door, and you could decorate it with little plastic eggs and stuff for Easter. And even at Christmas time, you could make one red and green and put Christmas decorations in the middle and hang it on your front door. I think that would be very cute. I also wanted to say, the lady that had made the other ones, she had on the back here, and you can see where I had all of the ties here. She had used duct tape and had folded it over to go around, the whole entire thing. Because where it's at on the grade, you can see the back of it. But I'm probably not going to do that because I'm going to put this right against my dad's headstone. And I'm going to have to try to figure out a way for the bottom. I might be able to just push this in the ground right by the headstone and then kind of just lay it back against the headstone a little bit. But I'm very happy with it, how it's turned out. If you want to see up close, that's how the little flower arrangement turned out. And I just really wish I could have gotten more of that blue to finish it for you guys. But anyway, let me know if you guys like doing little crafts once in a while like this, and I'll try to do them, maybe once a month or so. I'm not usually into crafts, but when I seen that, and I thought, maybe I could make that for my dad's grave and my father-in-law's grave and save some money, while I'm doing it. All right, so everybody, thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed this little craft idea, and it's not hard at all. These things kind of almost roll themselves, and then you just pinch them together and put that tie around there, and it just stays shaped. So the only thing is, I would recommend getting the smaller, like I said, the cooling rack, and that way it's not going to be this large. And also, you're, of course, not going to have to use so much of the mesh. Like I'm going to have, let's see, 4. I have 4 already in this now. So I'm going to figure probably another 2. So I'll have 6. So that's $6. The blue flowers were $1 for a cluster of 6. And these little blue circle thing, berries, were $1 for a cluster of 6. And split that in half. So that's only $1 for the whole thing and $1 for the other one. And then these were $1 each, so what did I say I would end up having? I'll have 6 of those, and then $1 here, so that's $7, $8 for the cooling rack, and then another $1 for the pipe cleaners. So yeah, better than paying $20 to somebody else when we can do it ourselves, right? So okay, thanks again everybody. God bless you all.